not a whole lot I can do about that. These these two templates that I just finished working on are the last two of the really big pieces. I mean, they're all big pieces. Ooh. Every time I turn around. Something, because I was bleeding. I got little glass shards. I mean, tiny suckers floating around all over the place. I keep getting those and the thumbtacks and whatnot all shoved in my fingers and stuff. Well, most of it made it over there. I had a little piece tear off. It, okay, that'll be good. I decided to do that piece and the other piece over there in a slightly darker color to try to show shadow on the underside from the horn curl coming around and creating a shadow. So we'll once we get a couple pieces around it, we'll really see if it looks good. Can't really tell right now. Glue stick. And I've got some liquid bandage over here. I think I'm going to have to use it because that thing, whatever I poked myself with, does not want to stop bleeding. Hang on, I'll show you in a second. You're about to see. There's two main types of glass cutters. The pin type, and then there's one that has kind of like a pistol grip on it. Personally, I much prefer the pin type. I've sliced my poor thumb open pretty good too. This'll well, not pretty good. It just, well, several times. So, yeah, it's getting pretty touchy. I just gotta let it dry. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit all my fingers that are rubbed raw. I just gotta dry off. Nice, I'm gonna do a second layer. Alrighty. So as that dries on my left hand, I'll be good as new, more or less. So what happens is use the glass cutter to make an initial score, and then I like these ring star pliers. They have a little rubber O-ring in them, and then just a little mound. And what it does is once you've got the score on the glass, you just kind of squeeze along that score line with these, and it creates a fracture and eventually breaks. So it's actually kind of a two-part process. First part, cut and score. Second part, fracture and break. Let's see if you can not really see the score line. But it's there. The camera's just not picking it up. The score line is there. I can see it clear as day. Camera just not picking it up. Oh, there you can kind of see it for a second if I held it just right. Anyway. I'm using fairly light pressure, just kind of squeezing a little bit at both ends of the score. Basically, I'm trying to make the glass kind of flex just a little bit, and that'll encourage the fracture to spread. And we have an additional fracture. Right there. Was kind of unintentional, but it happens. Thank you. Aha! Broke just right. I was patient enough and just kind of wiggled it a little bit, and she broke. And the way I wanted to, even. Which, especially with this color that I'm working with, is a feat in itself. This particular color has not wanted to fracture the way that I would prefer it to. Ever since I've been working with it. So to have one right off the bat that went exactly the way I needed it to for my purposes pretty much was awesome. I'm gonna just do some more scoring right here. The light's better over here. Anyone, have a good one, Eclipse Props. Take care, and we'll see you again sometime. That wasn't exactly the way that was supposed to happen, but it was in a way that was favorable to me. So, I got one more.